BruceDropEmOff is currently trying to make a comeback after ruining his career by being a pretty bad person. If you don't know Bruce, he was a pretty popular streamer about a year ago, and he'd stream with Kai and Your Age a lot. They became a group called DYK, and everybody loved their streams. But Bruce was always trying to get into some drama for literally no reason. He got in a really funny but weird beef with DDG about a year ago over absolutely nothing. Bruce talked bad about his music, DDG got mad, and as much as I'm about to talk bad about Bruce in this video, it gave us one of the funniest memes ever.
Gun to the back of your head, name 5 DDG songs.
Then the platform Kick happened. The Kick revolution was a crazy time in the history of streaming. It was led by Aiden Ross, and it was basically just the antithesis of Twitch. Twitch's guidelines were getting super soft, people were getting banned for literally nothing, and people needed a change. So they created Kick, and all hell broke loose immediately. People were watching movies on stream, committing crimes, and apparently getting a bag for it. Kick was powered by the company Stake, and they had a lot of money to spend, and somehow it was getting out that these streamers were making NBA player contracts. And obviously this piqued the interest of other streamers to come on the platform, and the revolution began. And Bruce was actually one of the first streamers to make the transition to Kick. On Kick, he was able to be himself a lot more, for better or for worse. And then later that year, Bruce would ruin his image for being a terrible friend. After seeing a bunch of success with them, even getting Kyrie Irving on a stream with them one time, after everything they went through and all the fans loving their streams together, Bruce got exposed for talking crazy about Kai to one of his Twitch mods. Now people want to go into acting like they ain't been acting. I don't care, Caillou, on God, I'm not watching that. Yachty's a discriminatory word too. And then I believe this is one of his mods saying that speed stuff showed it all. People are willing to do the craziest stuff to stay relevant. Now Kai is playing CS, which I'm pretty sure is that CSGO? I don't know. But Bruce replied, LOL, people are D-riders. Yo, not gonna lie though, check my invite. And from these texts, Bruce literally just seems like a jealous friend. He's getting mad over Kai playing a similar game to him and then getting mad at him for making a movie, which is just insane to me. Kai's been saying for years that his dream is to act, and for one of his best friends to give him crap for it is just insane. After this, Kai absolutely cooked him on a stream, and Bruce got dropped off by 2 of his closest friends and majority of his fan base. He didn't apologize like at all, and people were really starting to see his true colors. Since then, he kept trying to stream on Kick, but it just never really hit the same. Until recently, out of pure desperation, he came back to Twitch after spending a year talking so bad about the platform, making insane jokes to Kai for staying on the platform, and now he's returned back to Twitch just to talk bad about Kick.
Worst side being on Kick for the year. It's the worst time I've ever had in streaming. The beginning was cool, being behind the scenes and knowing and it just kind of fucked up my love for streaming being on that site, if I'm being honest with you.
XQC, who's a streamer that actually went on Kick and stayed there, went off on him on Twitter for it in a pretty reasonable way. After seeing Bruce's attempts to get everybody to just forget how bad he snaked Kai, it's just getting sad. He's in Your Rage's chat begging to hop on a call after months of Rage being like, no, we're done. They genuinely talk about Bruce like he's a crazy ex-girlfriend. It's insane. Now he's on Twitter saying it's ball hog summer and that he's about to take over and he's gonna get all the attention and he's not passing it like Carmelo Anthony. And he might be right for the next couple weeks, but I really hope as a community we don't just forget everything that he did before this. And I hope that people are smart enough to see through this guy and see him for who he actually is. If he was genuinely making an effort to change, actually apologize to Kai, don't try to rekindle the friendship, just apologize, move on from it accordingly. If he was actually trying to be a changed person, I would be so down for a BruceDropEmOff comeback, but he's not doing that. The person that snaked Kai back then is not some one-off gimmick, not some big mistake. That's just who Bruce is. Which is why until the guy actually tries to change, I don't think we should just have him back in the community like nothing happened. I don't think we should forgive him. But that's about all I got to say for it. I don't know why I wore these headphones the whole time. I never really used them. But anyway, appreciate y'all.